Going live. You haven't been live on here in a very long time. It'll be interesting to see if anyone turns up. So it's really late over here in Australia. It's late at night. And I think the majority of the people that follow this channel are in the United States. So I'm hoping that you guys will be online. The purpose of this video is I want to talk about inspirational figures and some role models that you should be looking up to. And if you're into pickup, you're into improving your dating life, I wouldn't say a pickup artist would be a role model. I would say someone like Kelly Slater. This is my man right here, Kelly Slater. I've got one person watching. Really? Who is that? Can you leave a comment? I got my. I'm going to talk about Kelly Slater. I've got a few slides I want to look at. He is by far the number one person that I look up to. He's an inspiration to myself. He's by far the most inspirational person. He's someone that I truly look up to as a legit legend. Worldwide legit legend. Kelly Slater is next level stuff. Next level. He's the GOAT not only of surfing, but he's the GOAT of all time, any sport, anywhere. So he's 50 years old, and this year he won Pipeline, the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was meaning on making a video, but I didn't know how to do it, and I thought, why not? Let's just make a video and just see how this goes. So as you can see, he's 50 years old. Let me see what happens here. We'll stop sharing, and then we'll go to the next one. I'd like to start with how Kelly Slater became red-pilled. Now, there we go. Where is she? So this is Pamela Anderson. I guess I'll just play the whole video, but I'll play it on silent. There's a TV show called Baywatch. Kelly Slater ended up dating this blonde here. She's she's pretty hot. Surfers generally get girls like this quite frequently. Pamela Anderson was quite famous in the United States at this time period. Yeah, she's kind of hot. Lots of surfers date girls like this all the time. I grew up on the beach, and I actually saw Kelly Slater once. I was out in the surf with him once. Well, I saw him multiple times, but it's the one of the few people on planet Earth I legit got nervous. And I just didn't have the balls to go over and talk to Kelly Slater because he's legit the GOAT. And I grew up on the beach. I spent a lot of time surfing, but this is Pamela Anderson. This is one of this was pretty much like his public girlfriend at the time, at her peak. And sure, she's hot, she's got some massive boobs, etc. But my understanding is the entire time Kelly Slater was dating her, she was nothing but trouble. And Kelly Slater got red-pilled, I would argue, at that point, and he learned that being like super hot like this, sure, she might be okay for maybe a one-night stand. She might be okay to get a pat on the back by the boys. But in reality, I don't think Kelly Slater was very happy back then. I don't think he was very happy with his relationship with her either. And he ended up trading her in. She ended up dating some other guy. She was bouncing around, sleeping with a lot of girls at the time. A lot of guys, sorry. And Kelly Slater traded her in for a far more respectable girl. It depends on you. Depends on what you're looking for. Guys with less experience, they like to think that, yeah, this is everything. But he learnt that a girl with a large body count, a girl that um, might be hot, but that large body count affects her performance in the bedroom. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the size of the, you know what? I don't want to be too crude on YouTube, but arguably, this was, in my opinion, the point when uh, Kelly Slater really became red pilled and was like, "Hey, I don't really want a girl that loves the carousel." Let's just put it that way. Uh, I would like to talk. I just want to go further into who Kelly Slater is. He's an absolute fucking legend. He's an inspiration to myself, and it's something that I want to talk about. Where are we here? So here we go. Yeah, I want to watch this. I really want to watch this. So Kelly Slater, just here we go.
Yeah, there you see the goat getting
The
ready.
goat.
I know that Slater's very close to the Moniz family. I'm pretty sure he's surfed against Seth Moniz's father in previous events way back in the day.
Yeah, incredible. And I just got word.
Yeah, I think longevity in anything is an indication of longevity is really the real indication of how good you are at anything, really. Kelly Slater is in the finals of the Pipe Masters, right? Pipeline, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of it. Pipeline in Hawaii, they call it pipeline because they make it's like a reef kind of break that is really sucky and deep and kind of dangerous. And Kelly Slater won it this year, literally a couple days before he turned 50 years old. Let's have a look.
From WSL, they're going to actually put this heat on hold for a week until he turns officially 50. Just because it's a nice round number, you know.
It's true.
We don't want to ruin that stat. But no, this is going to be an incredible heat. And let's see if we can listen in here.
All right, both Kelly and Seth are down at the.
He's just about to go out. This is the final, and the guy's just like, "You're the goat." I'm sorry. I've got to go up against you in the final. I got some footage of these guys surfing. I want to have a look at this. I want to look at this myself too. I think this is it. Hopefully I don't get flagged for this. Let's see if I can watch this without getting flagged. Let's just watch it. This guy at 50 years old, you got to understand, surfing is a dangerous sport. It's not just sharks and blue bottles and stingrays, things that will kill you. It's the waves themselves. You will drown. If you have if a big wave's coming and you have a stitch, you have a cramp, you have something go wrong, you don't have a chance to just go, oh, time out. It's not like rugby or football or anything where you have a chance to just go, oh, time out. I'm just going to check out here. It's the waves coming and there's nothing that you can do about that. And if you're short of breath, you're having chest pains, you will die. There's no two ways about this. Just to understand what we're looking at here. And a lot of people that have never surfed, they don't understand how seriously dangerous it is. And he's surfing a pipeline. Oh, man. Whoa, let's go back. Is there any... I missed that. Oh, okay, we didn't get the drop in. So that's about 4.5 foot, 5 feet wave, barreling, sucky. If you're like here, I'm not sure if you can see the cursor, but if you're here, down the bottom there, and that lands on you, there's like a ton of water. It will break you in half. Like, seriously. And see the blowout? Man. Look at that. Look at that massive wall of water coming. Woo! Grabs the rail. Oh my god. So that's about 6 foot. That's a 6 foot barrel, but it's deep and sucky. Man, he's 50 years old. Think about that. Could you do that in your 40s? Most of the pickup dudes couldn't do that in their 20s. Man. I love the editing on this one. Roundhouse cutting, roundhouse. Oh my god. The flexibility at 50 to be able to do this is insane. I don't know what's going on there, whether this is a joke wave or someone's got priority here. I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, there's no use me explaining the inner workings of surfing to you guys, but basically, so he's already on the wave. He's got priority, and he's all the way over here. The person that starts over here has priority. Now this guy's messing with him. What is going on? Oh man. So to catch a wave this big, oh man. To catch a wave this big is dangerous enough as it is. Let alone this guy trying to go left and Kelly Slater trying to go right, and it's about to start barreling. Oh man. Yeah, that's like that yeah, it's a good 6 foot wave. It's really sucky because it's Hawaii, so oh man. So look at the size of that. That's like an entire floor of your house right there of water. It literally just closed over him. That's like a whole wall of water that's just landed on him. You can kind of see the tip of the board here. This is what we call backdooring it. It doesn't mean what you guys in pickup think, but oh man, just Kelly Slater is literally. Does he make it out? No, he got smashed. Oh no, he does. That's insane. That's seriously insane. I gotta watch that again. But Kelly Slater, I believe, is 11 times world champion. Just recently, I've been going through some of these documentaries about him, and it's just so inspirational. Man. I know there's no one really here watching it live, but if you happen to see this video and you're a surfer, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you're actually doing some surfing and you understand what I'm talking about. So to get an understanding, this is probably, oh man, like here, that's like the size of your first floor of your house. And there's tons of water here. Man. Right there. Oh my goodness. So that's like, yeah, that's right there at that point. That could be like 6.5, 7 feet tall wave. Insane. When I was surfing all the time at my absolute best, the biggest wave I ever caught was 9 feet. And I was like scared for my life. Grabs the rail, pulls in. So we're literally there's people that play all types of sports all around the world. They play rugby, they gridiron, the NBA. There's no sportsman like this. This is like next level stuff. This is a man going up against the wild. What's the this is like legit man going up against the wild, the most dangerous thing of all time. Massive waves, and he's getting old. He's 50 years old now. Is that the one? Man, that drop in, he like bounced off the drop in. Oh. You can see how it almost took out his head. Watch him duck here. He's looking up at this massive wall of water. And then watch him duck. Man, just so much skill. Next level stuff. Such an inspiration. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Insane. I think they catch a wave in together. The guy he comes up against in the final is literally half his age. Literally half his age. If you want some role models to look up to, Kelly Slater's one of them by far, right at the top.
Soak it in, my man. 8 times, 4 decades, 1992, 2022, my man. You did it. This is sport history.
I
I don't know what to say, man. I was out there telling myself, just be in the moment, no matter how much tension there is. Just breathe. Clients telling me this morning, just breathe. So I just breathing and just be in the moment, and just all the tension, all the, I thought Seth broke the combo because of the crowd. And I said, just stay in the moment, just soak it up. Even if he beats you, even if the tension, just love it all. I committed my life to this,
Before Kelly Slater came along, there was a guy by the name of Tom Carroll. Not many of you guys would know who he is, but once I was out in the surf as a little grommy. I was probably like, I don't know, 16, 17 or something, and I caught a wave, and Tom Carroll was he was the pipeline master before Kelly Slater, and he's from Australia, and he's from Sydney. And there was one time where I paddled onto a wave, and I grabbed the rail and pulled in, and on the lip, paddling over, was Tom Carroll. I didn't know him, he didn't know me, and he just goes, "You," and that's like it's like a surfer's little. It's like you've caught a good wave, well done, you know, nice form type thing. And Kelly Slater, ever since then, has just been the greatest, not only the greatest surfer of all time, and it's just like risking his life every time he goes out there. Like, legit, like what he just did, he could die out there, especially at his age. Insane stuff. But probably the greatest sportsman of all time, and he doesn't get the credit he deserves. And if you're looking for a role model to look up to, this is the type of guy you should be looking up to.
To all of this, all the heartbreak and all the winning and all this crap. It's I've hated lots of it, but I just savor this, and this is the best one in my life.
The guy that came second seems more stoked for Kelly Slater than Kelly Slater is. It's like he's just happy to be there more than anything. Yeah, I probably didn't really know what to say here, to be honest, but I wanted to make a video on this anyway. He's by far more of an inspiration to me than any other sportsman or anybody else on planet Earth. It's funny. I'm looking at surfing, and Jay's like, "What is your indirect openers? You never said them on the opener video." It's like, well, if you can't figure out how to figure out what an environmental opener is, and you can't think for yourself, and you're not willing to think for yourself and experiment with new openers. Sure, you can go do some coaching, whatever, but if you're looking for canned openers, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You are finished. If you're looking for canned openers, you want to read a book, and you want the same canned opener all the time, you'll never get good at pickup, ever. I would much prefer you to learn to experiment with new things all the time yourself, new openers, new environmental openers. Otherwise, you can just go over and say, "Hey, I think you're really pretty. I like you." Show intent. But I don't think Jay's still in the stream. Who's in the stream now? Who's that one person? Who are you? Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let me know who you are. I will bring you on the stream if you like. is that who was that guy? Some guy asked me some questions in the comments before. If you're there, I can leave a link in the stream and I can bring you on if you like. You can have a chat. I've had my little talk about Kelly Slater, the greatest sportsman of all time, an inspiration to myself. Such an inspiration. I can't believe it. Winning pipeline at 50 is fucking insane. 50 years old, catching 6-7 foot tall waves that can kill you. Oh my goodness. And this guy's like, what's your openers? I don't know how to open. It's like, fucking hell. We're looking at Kelly Slater, the greatest human being that to ever walk the earth. Who's watching this? I got one person watching. Leave a comment. I can bring you in. Otherwise, I'm just going to end the stream. I've been on for half an hour. You have 10 seconds. 9. Who's just joined? I'm about to end the stream. Leave a comment if you would like to come on. I'll bring you on. We can have a quick chat. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream. Just been talking about the greatest surfer of all time. There's 2 of you now. Gee. Massive channel I've got here. Enormous. So I am going to end the stream very soon. Unless you two want to come on and have a chat or leave a comment, ask a question. Q&A is going down now. We're just going to sit there creepily. You're going to say something? 10, 9, 8, 7. Where's the end stream button? I haven't used this in a long time. I'm going to end it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.